G'day guys, welcome to the Odd Couple Statue Reviews. This is Jason.
And this is Adrian.
And here we are today talking about Aquaman Premium Format Exclusive.
King of Atlantis and
King
the
of
Seven
the Seven
Seas.
Seas from Sideshow Collectibles as part of our Justice League special. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. G'day guys, so we're back now. We're talking about Arthur Curry, King of Atlantis and the Seven Seas. Until I would say about the 90s, pretty weak character in the Justice League.
He needed a big reboot, especially on his power level.
Well, it was a joke of many people that, like particularly Marvel fans towards DC fans. Or the bloke that talks the fish, and Namor, their Submariner, their equivalent, always had a lot more attitude and stuff like that. Like Aquaman is Mr. Nice Guy sort of thing. In the late 80s, early 90s, there was a bit of a reboot with him where it became a lot more serious.
Is that where the long hair came from?
No, the long hair and the beard came more about in the 90s. Yeah, it was more of a look. And when Superman started sporting the long hair, and that so did Aquaman around that period and stuff like that. It was more of a grunge thing than anything else. But what happened was, with this, I've got to say, he's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, he is.
Like, he really pops. He's, even the green on his
shines,
that really shines and stuff like that. But like, as I said, part of the reboot with him is he's become a lot more serious.
Yeah, and powerful.
And powerful too. Like, he can actually go toe to toe with like Wonder Woman or Superman sort of thing. But
I'd still put my money on Superman.
Oh, you
I'd
would.
Still put my
hands down. But what I'm saying is like, look, he doesn't just like. His powers just don't consist of talking to fish. Like, he's a guardian of like a massive treasure trove of ancient mystical artifacts and stuff like that. There's been many different incantations of the history of Atlantis, as we were talking about before. So we didn't really want to go into that because I'm sure some people find more canon than others, and it'll just lead to arguments. So we're clear of that. But yeah, like guardian of mystical artifacts. His mother fell in love with a lighthouse keeper. They basically had a child, Arthur. And when the Atlantean guards, because she was of royalty, and she was selected to become the wife of the king, and to prevent a civil war and any unrest in her homeland, like in Atlantis, she went back. And she kept the secret of Arthur hidden, so no one would come and try and kill him, because he was a half human, half Atlantean. So what happened was, long story short, when the king died, they had a son called Prince Orm. Okay, and he's known as Ocean Master. And Ocean Master basically found out about Arthur and killed his mother to assume the throne. And some of her guards people, one that ended up being his future wife, Mira, came to rescue him and explain to him like his birth heritage and stuff like that. And basically the rest was that he assumed the throne after a bloody struggle with him. And the history is that he ended up becoming the King of Atlantis. And as I said, like now he's got a bit of attitude, like he is a bit more gruff, like royalty, like feels something. Like as he likes to point out to people, he goes, like why should I treat these people with respect? Like they're a president or a king of a land, but I'm the king of the oceans and they make up 3/4 of the world's surface, 2/3 of the world's surface. So he's got a point there,
It's got a point, but it's a bit dangerous when it gets like that, especially if his power's been enhanced to go close to par with Superman and Wonder Woman, or like that sort of attitude is a bit dangerous.
Like, put it into context, he's not really like what you would call an active Justice League member now. Like, he's more concerned with his own efforts and what's going on.
So he would only really join in if his Atlantis was affected.
Well, like for example, in the New 52 and Rebirth universe, he only joined them when you had like the reverse Justice League and took over the world, and when Darkseid
was that like Ultraman involved in
this? Ultraman, Superwoman, Owlman, and Johnny Quick.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so yeah, them characters. But look, I actually love this piece, the way he looks in that. Like he's very reminiscent of when he started to take that more hardcore approach in the 90s.
Yeah, well you can tell just from like the face,
yeah,
and like the facial hair to the longer hair. Yeah, I can tell that. I just want to clarify for everyone that's watching also with where's the left hand?
Oh, okay. So yeah, as I said, like this is the exclusive. So we've got the exclusive features. The exclusive comes with the hook hand and the 90s themed with the longer hair and the beard. Bit of a homage to Jason Momoa without even knowing he was going to get cast in the role. But no, as I said, like they've taken this look from the 90s in the comics.
Yeah.
So the regular edition comes with these. So I keep them bubble wrapped for safety because the head sculpts on these things are absolutely amazing. So just pop that up. So there's this clean shaven look.
Yep.
With the shorter hair, and it can come with
a normal hand.
Just a normal hand. If you want that more classic, pre late 90s look sort of thing. And this is how he originally looked in the comics too, like with the fins on the back of the...
Yeah, and on the gloves too.
Yeah, and on the gloves and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean the trident of Poseidon, so that gives him control over like lots of things in the ocean and stuff like that. Plus access to a lot of other magic you find out later on if you get right invested in the character in the comics. And stuff like
fair enough.
But look, starting with the base, we always start with the base. Wow, just simply wow. And I mean, there's another water feature one that's featuring heavily in water features from Sideshow coming out. An Aspen character, and it looks. I know nothing about the character, to be honest. Fathom, the comic book and stuff like that. But it looks exemplary, and one of the main features of it, besides what we all know is the main feature of it, is the water. The water feature is, and on this, I've got to say they've really smashed it out of the park. We'll give you a closer look in the close-up, but I'll just give you a little spin around now so you can see it. It really has that like the splashing water effect against the base. They've really put a lot of work into the physics of it and how it attaches and everything.
I was a bit more a fan of just like the actual artwork around the base itself.
The octopus. Like we've got the octopus. You've got like little clam, little mollusk shells and everything attaching to it.
That's what I first noticed when I was looking at the base, which went like, wow, a lot of detail time spent into it.
Yeah.
So attention to detail was key for this base.
It was, yeah.
Before even going on to the statue, so attention to detail of the base, A+. As you said, the ripples of the waves, so it's like splashing against the rock as Aquaman is standing there like a complete boss. I do prefer, maybe do you reckon we can change back to the look of this hat, please?
Yes, the exclusive look, yeah. Look, I've got to say, like when you look at the paint app on this, is what really makes it pop too. Green, look, I'm not an artist in any way, shape or form, so I may be completely wrong here, but you see a lot of greens that don't look good. Like just they get dull over time.
Well, no problem on this one.
On this one, it's absolutely fantastic. Like I'm really impressed at the sheen on it. The gold scales on the chest armor, absolutely fantastic.
I like how it's just not that like how they made it. It's not smoothed over, so you can actually see the scales if you look closely. Like they kind of pop off a bit, so you can kind of get that.
Yeah, you actually see the real fish scale armor.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it would have been most likely if they didn't do it like that, it would have just been smooth and it wouldn't really pop out as much.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of would wreck the whole statue. How it just combines with the actual overall look, also from the torso to the pants with the belt, I reckon is done very well. I really like the exclusive part myself.
Yeah,
I think that just really makes it for me personally.
Honestly, I saw the regular in the shops. Wasn't a big fan. Now, it didn't really sway me, but as soon as I saw this was the exclusive, I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. No, that's the Aquaman from the Grant Morrison JLA in the 90s. I'm on that. I'm on that big time, because I was a real big fan of that run in the JLA series. So, for me, it was a must as soon as I saw what the exclusive was. And a lovely collector by the name of Ben Lunn, thanks very much, mate. He hooked me up. I'm over in Western Australia. He was specialising his collection more into Marvel, so he sold me quite a few DC
lucky you.
at a very good price. At basically what he paid for him. So I was really thankful for that. Thank you very much, Ben, and allowed me to pay it off over time too. So thank you. Awesome, absolutely awesome. I'm really impressed with the piece. There isn't a single thing that I could really fault on it. I'm actually just having another quick look over it now. I mean, the face sculpt, perfect.
Already, as we said in our previous videos, Sideshow is nothing. You don't like. That's the last thing you have to worry about with Sideshow is the face sculpt.
I don't think we're going to see a googly-eyed statue again. You know, and like I'm pretty sure that those were decal ones. Like they were decals that they put on the eyes, and so I get some that looking a bit funny and stuff like that. Like in their older ones, like in some of their earlier Marvel comics and stuff.
Yep.
But these are all like hand painted, absolutely fantastic. I love it. Love it. I've got to give it a 10.
A 10.
Another 10 out of 10.
Another 10 out of 10.
Okay. And people will go, oh, here we go, because he's a DC fan. So, to be honest with you guys, this line of statues, the Justice League line, was what got me into quarter scales in Sideshow for starters. I'd always been a 6 scale and 10 scale collector up to then. Like, I couldn't understand dropping such an inordinate amount of money on a larger statue. But yeah, here I am. I've got them all. So the reason being that this is a very addictive hobby. And so be careful what you get into when you get into it,
and a bit pricey one too.
It's a very pricey one. I mean, there's a lot of sacrifices. There's no holidays. There's, no trips down to the local pub, and stuff like that. So all the money goes into these.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to give it a good thumbs up myself. If I had to give it a rating, usually don't give ratings. I'd give it about an 8.
Okay.
I'd give it an 8, just to be fair. Like, it's good and all, but
it's
better.
It's not one of your... No. Well, this is the thing. What I'm saying with my rating system, guys, I look at it as, it's not like I'm rating this against another piece. You know what I mean? Like, we do comparison videos and that too, guys. Like, you'll see later we got the new Green Lantern and the original Green Lantern, so we'll do a comparison of them later.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I rate it on the actual statue, like how it's done.
Yeah.
So is the paint perfect? Is the sculpt good? What's the base look like? Is there anything I can find that I don't like on it? That's when I take points off.
Yeah.
So when I give something a 10, it's not like, oh, it's 10 out of 10, the best statue in the world, like you'll get none better and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. It's just what I'm saying when I'm looking at in front of me.
Okay, fair enough. Yep.
So, like, when I say it's a 10 out of 10, I can't find any faults on it. I can't find anything that me personally would prefer that they done differently.
Yeah.
So, like some of the earlier ones that we've done, the reason why they got 10 out of 10 is because the custom pieces were available.
Yeah, okay.
Like, if I had to have them just with them polystone capes, they'd probably get an 8 or a 9. Because I'm just concerned with the weight of them capes and how they affect the statue and that. But with this, there's nothing. Like, I mean, there is a lot of different custom. You can actually get, I did see a really cool custom that is available for this guy, and it's just a head sculpt, and it's basically the same as this. I think it's aimed more at people that have the collectors. It's very much the same as this, but he's also got the scar over the eye, and he's like blinded in one eye. So he's like an even more, Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Aquaman. When they were at war with the Amazons in that reality. So it looks a bit more like that Aquaman.
Okay.
And you can also get like a short head version with the scar and stuff like that,
yep.
which suits the comic book, the cartoon of Flashpoint to a T. It looks exactly like him.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of customs, as there is with a lot of DC. There's a lot of love for DC and the custom community. So yeah, definitely you can easily search his stuff out on any of the Facebook pages and stuff like that.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. 8 out of 10. I would have given it less, to be honest, because how I see it is that, especially because it's part of that Justice League special kind of thing, I was thinking about how we were doing the other statues.
Oh, you're comparing him against the other... Yeah, no, that's fine.
Because that's still, with Aquaman, I like him and all, but
he's not your favourite
He's not my
character.
favourite.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Justice League swayed you a little bit more towards him.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa's performance was excellent. I'm not going to throw any spoilers.
Yeah, but that's what I was about to say. I like how this looks like the one from the movie.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm saying? The long hair and the beard.
Well, look, in value sense, until they actually make a quarter scale Jason Momoa one, I think you'll probably see the exclusive go up a little bit in value, just for that reason that people will be like, "Wow, he looks more like."
Yeah, that's what I like. That's why I say when you switch it up, can you switch it back, because this look is like it's better for me. But everyone to their own, so
yeah, that's it.
Fair enough. Yeah, so I'll give it 8 out of 10, and if I was just doing thumbs up, thumbs down, obviously if I'm giving it an 8, it'll be a thumbs up.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Something to have
Anything
in your collection.
above 5's a thumbs up.
So, something to have in your collection, guys, if you're really into Justice League, and especially if into the newer look of Aquaman, or as you said, the 90s.
And as I said, guys, like we don't have a Flash, and we don't have Martian Manhunter and a couple of Cyborg and a couple of other key members. there's no licensed ones out there
Yep.
that we have yet. I mean, except for third scale, and yeah, that wouldn't fit the scheme of my collection. So yeah, when they bring out the quarter scales, I'll be all over 'em.
Yeah.
But yeah, like as I said, really impressed with the piece. I'd definitely give it thumbs up, 10 out of 10.
Yep.
You've given your rating, and then have you got anything else that you'd like to add?
No, you know, just we were talking about the customs, and like I'd be really interested to see if there's any more options in the customs department for this statue.
Yeah, oh look, I've seen people who've got like little octopuses and stuff like that.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Someone like you could put a SpongeBob there.
Yeah, fair enough. Bring back the childhood a bit back, but yeah. But other than that, that's all, guys. It's straightforward, but at the same time, it's just like pops out, like especially the bass, the waves, the ripples, man. It's like out there.
Well, I can put it, and I know this is a contradiction in terms, but with the waves and everything, you can tell the amount of work, like particularly even with the foaming features and that, which we'll show you in the close-up, right on the edges and stuff like that. They put a lot of work into the base, the design, everything's very simplistic.
Yeah.
So it's hard to mess it up.
It's simplistic, but yet it really like does well.
Yeah, and
it's
I mean,
it's like
really,
work. It's simplistic, but you can still tell they've done work into it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like it really speaks that, yeah, he's standing on like a rocky outcrop near the ocean, and the ocean's lapping at his feet like he's just come out of the water.
Like you can visualise it in your head.
And ready for action,
You can visualise in your head what's happening.
And it looks fantastic next to the other PFs in the series.
Yeah.
You know, so they really match.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our take on it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll show you a good close-up of it now. Remember to like and subscribe if you did enjoy the review.
And maybe comment about what your opinion on the statue.
Yeah, like if you've got it, particularly if you've got these custom pieces and that, you know, by all means, share them with us. Let us know about them and that. We'd love to mention them in reviews down the track and stuff like that. So, yeah, thanks very much, guys.